The Italian Prime Minister, Giuseppe Conte, has insisted that any recovery plan should include the creation of so-called Eurobonds, a joint debt mechanism backed by the entire group of countries using the euro. But this plan has been a source of friction between Italy and some other EU member states, as Giorgia Orlandi reports from Rome.
Not only Prime Minister Conte outlined the government's strategy when it comes to planning phase 2 of the government's response to the outbreak, but the Prime Minister also discussed the EU summit. Well, we know that the Italian government does not want to rely on the European Stability Mechanism bailout fund, especially what's off the table for the Italian government is any condition on the use of the ESM financing. We know that EU finance ministers agreed on the fact that the money should be spent on the immediate response to the crisis rather than on the wider economy. But despite that, the Italian government is open to negotiations. The Italian Prime Minister said in the Senate that there are countries such as Spain that are now more in favor of the ESM, and he said we should not turn our backs on them, on those countries that have been fighting with us in this. And he said that the Italian Parliament will have the final say on the matter, and he said that Europe should not make the same mistakes that were made back in 2008 when Europe failed to provide a unified response to the financial crisis. Giorgia Orlandi for Euronews in Rome.